welcome back, guys, to another episode of the Outliers Room 404 podcast. I'm Ace.
I'm AK.
I'm Matty.
I'm T.
So, Matty, what we're discussing this episode?
You're sweaty.
Go on then, ugly Betty.
So,
Yo, before he does anything else, before he goes onto his phone and looks at what we need to discuss, the alarm that went off. What
Yeah.
mine went off a 8:15 this morning. What were you?
No, not that alarm.
the
The government
one.
the
Oh,
government
that- oh,
one,
bro.
the 3 o'clock one. What's
So-
everyone's thoughts on that? That's
It's
what I want to know.
disturbance, that's all I'm saying, man.
The last time it happened, it was during COVID.
Okay, but why
Yeah.
Yeah.
do you think it's happening?
There's something sincere going on.
Yeah.
No, what was I meant to say? What was I meant to say? It's not sincere. What was I meant to say? Sinister.
Well, you're the dumb one.
Yeah, sinister. Man. Yeah, I think, I don't know, man.
I think I don't know.
Nah, the government's up to something. As we all know, they always are.
Yeah.
But see what happens in it. But there's not much more to say. I mean, the alarm went off.
I think it's a setup for something that's about to arrive in the future.
Is he a form of control?
It isn't at the moment, but it will be. Because obviously, the fact that this is now, as you mentioned, they did this was in COVID,
Yeah, during
right?
COVID,
And
yeah.
now they've done it again. They keep on testing a way to make sure that they've got everybody who's got a device in their hand, their attention, right? So why would they need to know that? So
Go on. So the point of it is apparently just in case, like
emergency.
like a natural disaster, but we don't get it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is what they say, isn't it?
But that's my point.
Mm-hmm.
When was the last time a natural disaster happened? I mean, COVID in our lifetime so far, COVID.
A lot of other
That was
countries.
and that was a global pandemic.
A lot of
Yeah.
other countries have had this for years. Like Dubai have got it, and they've had it for many years. I don't know how many, but yeah.
Okay.
A lot of the countries, you see, but a lot of the countries that do have this, that Dubai is a city anyway, but UAE have got it. A lot.
I'm the dumb one.
How many times you been to Dubai? Or should I say UAE?
I've only been to Dubai. I've never been anywhere else.
But a lot of the countries that do have this, they're known to have like disasters happen, certain situations where there's hurricanes, tornadoes, tsunamis.
It could be weather
earthquakes.
warnings. Like
Wea-
it could be crazy weather. no?
Yeah, and that's why
Storm
places like the
Irene.
UAE, they have it in it because they've got devices as well now. innit?
Said Storm Irene, he goes, Storm Keith.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, sorry, go on.
Come on, man, leave Keith alone now,
Okay,
man.
sorry.
But yeah, I think when you're done.
Go on.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think it's a setup. I think they're gonna, because in this country we don't get natural disasters. Obviously it's possible. I'm not saying that it's never gonna happen. But it's an island at the end of the day, and there's always things that are possible. But I think they are basically gonna use that for something. It's conspiracy theories and whatever it is you want to call it. That's what I think anyway. I think it's a setup for maybe in a year, 2 years, maybe slightly longer.
But then you can argue it's only popped up on phones that are 3G, 4G, 5G enabled. If you got a basic phone, you wouldn't have got alert. So are these people not part of the conspiracy?
They're drug dealers. They don't care about that.
Yeah, they're them Nokia 3210s, bro. No alerts on them.
I don't know who's part of it and who isn't in it. I think it's just it's like you said. I think it's a means of control.
Yeah.
And they managed to do that during COVID. During the pandemic, they managed to get mass control to get the entire population to do what they wanted to do.
Scaremongering, that's what it
exactly.
is.
It's
Yeah.
instilling that fear into people,
Yeah.
where obviously some people might have just kind of shit it just by the buzzer or alarm going off on their phone, like
Which
thinking
people
like, yo,
did.
exactly, like, yo, what's happening to my phone? How
Yeah.
does the government know I got a phone?
Yeah. But it's also a tactic. I think it's also a tactic of are they going to get backlash for it? You know, because the government likes to try things.
Yeah,
They like to try and tweak a little things here and there and try to see if there's a backlash from it. If there's no backlash, they'll carry on. They'll do a little bit more,
How much they can get away with. kind of
How?
thing,
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Before the public
Yeah.
starts.
Or the
you know,
government, they can
revolting.
get away with anything, bro.
With this population, yeah, because
Yeah.
everyone just believes what they see, kind of thing.
I think the media plays a big part in that.
100%,
100%.
and they control it.
A lot of people won't do their own research on it. It's what the media kind of portrays, and they'll be like, yo, again, we need to do this, or we need to jump on this bandwagon, or we need to feel this way, because this is happening to us. Whereas if they did their own research, maybe they'd open their eyes to obviously what's actually happening.
Yeah, and they don't. It's the dumb people, innit, that don't know how to do research.
You're the dumb
You're
one.
the dumb one.
It's the ones that don't know how to do research, and they're the ones that just, you know, they'll just whack the TV on or whatever, and then whatever this face thing that it's face come face safe. Face person
Yeah.
to come and tell them something like, no way, is that what's happening?
Yeah.
That's what it is, isn't it?
Can't imagine kids saying, oi, oi, oi.
Come on, broaden your imagination.
Tracy Beaker, where you at?
But that's what it is, isn't it? They finding ways to be able to control the entire population in one go.
Yeah.
Because look, when lockdown happened, there's a lot of people like, I'm not going to follow the rules. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do that. What happened? Lockdown happened. Everybody. Don't get me wrong. There's some of us that decided that we wanted to go, you know, out and about, and we did. But when you went out and about, the streets were empty. Everybody fell into that trap, didn't they? The same thing happened with the jobs. I'm not going to have a job. I'm not going to have a job. There's people that haven't had a job. But then there's others that eventually thought, I want to travel, so I need to get a job now.
Yeah.
So they find ways to be able to manipulate you to get their own way, one way or the other. Whether that's fuel prices, whether that's taking vaccinations of some sort. And now this, like, there should be an outlaw about this. Like, why are the government being able to send me an alert like that?
No one's going to question them, though. That's the thing. This is why they keep getting away with everything.
And that's the problem. People
Yeah.
don't understand the power of the public. Have you seen Bug's Life?
Yeah, yeah.
Bug's Life. There's that little scene in
What's
Bug's
up,
Life.
Doc?
Eh?
What's up, Doc?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Bugs Bunny.
I'm on Bugs
Yeah,
Bunny.
he's on Bugs Bunny. Yeah,
I'm there, Bug's Life, and he's like, what's up, Doc? What's up, Doc?
He's like, eh? I was like, yo,
I'm like, what's going on, bro?
Mike Tyson in the building.
Yo, Bugs Bunny with a lisp.
What's that?
Bug's Life, you know? Bug's Life. Have you not seen it?
I might have.
Have you
but-
seen Bug's Life?
No.
You've not?
yeah, I'm not seeing it now.
You've seen Bug's
I've seen
Life,
What's
yeah?
Up, Doc. I've seen that.
Yeah.
I've seen that.
Bugs Life.
Yeah, the story about the
I have you,
the
but you know my memory when it comes to
grasshoppers.
films.
It's the cartoon
Memory
innit,
of
back
an
in the day. Grasshoppers and the ants. The ants bring the food for the grasshoppers and all that
I
sort
don't
of
know.
stuff.
Would have remembered if it
There's
was
a
about
scene in
you.
there.
yeah.
There's a scene in there where can I talk?
I mean, you said that after they stopped laughing. Yeah.
Go on,
Reactions are
KDB.
slow. No, but there's a scene in there where the grasshopper tells another grasshopper that if the ants realize that they outnumber us and that if they worked as one, they can overthrow us, then there's going to be problems. So we need to divide and conquer, basically. We need to make them realize that we are the ones in control and we are the ones in power.
That's typical England.
That's everywhere.
Divide
That's
and conquer.
That's what they call modern day democracy. You know, democracy is, I always say, democracy is actually dictatorship shrouded in it, because you're made to believe that you have a choice, but in reality you don't.
Yeah.
That's what it is, isn't it? So, but anyways,
That's that.
that's that.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
No,
That's
that's
it. No,
it.
you.
Please continue.
You sure? This is going to be jokes, bro. So now, we're going to be talking about moral dilemmas.
No, we're
No,
not.
we're not.
No.
That's right at the end.
Bro, you're reading off your phone.
I know.
So what? Past and present.
Oh my days. You're literally missing a paragraph.
Oh, yeah, but what's this? What's the title to this though?
There doesn't need to be a title.
Fat people.
Obviously, there's a video.
Fat
there's a
people on
video-
planes.
Yeah.
There's a video that was gone out. Obviously, all of us have probably seen it, where people argue that fat people should pay for 2 plane tickets. So that's what you were meant to.
Oh yeah, Fat Jane on a plane.
Fat-
That's the one. Yeah. That's the one. That's the one. Yeah.
Fat Jane on a plane.
Okay, so question is, what is the question? Wait, don't worry.
Why are we making him read it when we know what he's on about?
Yeah, bro.
So go on.
So the question is, imagine boarding a flight, sitting down, and realizing you're in a wrestling match with your seatbelt. Yeah. Should airlines make you pay for 2 seats, or is it time for stretcher seats? Bro, what does he say, bro?
We're not doubting you. We're
I
laughing
know,
at
man.
we're laughing at what it is, you know. We're not laughing at you.
Joey.
We're laughing with
stop
you.
it.
Done with this bullying, bro. Let me meditate.
Oh my days. He's lost it.
Yeah. So what are your thoughts on that? Should fat people pay for 2 seats? Because
Bro.
they're the ones that are obviously causing all the palaver, saying like, oh, we're not comfortable, this, that.
But it's not just them, it's also the person
Yeah,
sitting
yeah,
next
yeah,
to them. They're like,
100%.
yo,
Yeah,
bro,
like,
it's
bro,
gonna take me 10 minutes to get my seatbelt out.
Exactly, man. Like, imagine you're just chilling, yeah. You're sat on a plane. You're like, yo, I'm ready to fly now. And all of a sudden, blot.
Have you shit yourself?
You don't know what's going on, man. You just have that big bingo wing, yeah. Land on your lap. It's like, yo.
Why is it landing on your lap?
That's what it is.
Yeah. Oh, bro, it's happened to us. I'm pretty sure it's happened to all of us. Like where you're just like you said, you're there waiting for the plane to take off, and that's it, bro.
And you think, I got empty seat, and then you see everybody walking past, and you see that
Yeah.
one person,
One
like,
person.
please don't be you,
Yeah,
please
yeah,
don't
yeah.
be, please don't be
Then all of
you.
a sudden, it's a house full.
Yeah, bro.
You're like, and straight away you're like, this city,
Yeah.
like
And then,
this is gonna be a long flight,
then
man.
imagine they've got the aisle seat and you have to go toilet.
Oh yo,
Bro, you're shitting yourself.
Yeah, you did, blood. No, but what are your thoughts on that?
Bro, it needs controlling, man. Look, 'cause let's be honest, man. Even if you pay for extra leg room or whatever it is, yeah, wherever you're sat, if you got that blood next to you, man, you got problems.
Yeah, but
I think
they've got solutions, bro. Ozempic, Monjaro.
Yeah, but what if it's look, obesity can be controlled. It's in everyone's control. Not in everyone's. It can be a medical condition as well. What
Yeah.
if it's a medical condition and it's out of that person's control?
So
then
if
the
it,
what about
airline
them?
should get involved and give
Yeah.
someone, you know what I
We
mean?
should cater for these kind of people.
If
yeah.
it's
And
a
I'm not just
medical-
on about the food.
if it's a medical condition, then surely the doctors can then give them something to say, pass it on to the airlines for the airlines to know
Yeah.
that this person is not this size by choice,
Yeah.
right? So they need that extra room. Give them 2 seats. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then if you
On the
are
other side,
if you are
yeah.
fat by choice,
Yeah.
then
Fat by voice.
Then you should pay for 2
you should
seats.
pay for 2
Yeah.
seats.
Yeah,
I
100%.
agree
I
with
agree.
that.
I agree with that as well.
I agree
They
with
should.
that.
But in regards to obviously medically, if they're a lay,
Then they should.
yeah, then like no, medically if they're a lay, bro, then like, do you not think like they'd feel a bit?
Because he's out of their control.
No, it's out of their control. They'll feel a bit shy about it, approaching the
Embarrassed
yeah
that they.
that look like I need 2 seats or whatnot, or even showing a letter.
that pride.
Yeah.
But then sometimes you have to suck it up, innit, really? Let's be honest, because if you and I understand that, because there's a lot of people with medical conditions that feel ashamed or embarrassed or for whatever reason of even talking about it. Now, I might mention it to try to get certain, what do you call them, incentives and that sort of stuff on and whatever benefits. Yeah, there's certain people that do that, but at the same time, if you sitting on a plane in the middle of two people or on the side to next person, and not only are you uncomfortable, but you've now made the person next to you uncomfortable, and it's a 7-8 hour flight. It's a long flight for both of you.
What do you think though? If that was you sitting there,
If I was a fat person.
no, if that was you sitting there and Fat Jane comes sits next to you on a plane, what do you think?
Yeah, I'd be like, fuck's sake, you know what I mean? Move this fat person, you know, because it's long, bro. Especially on one of them Ryanair planes, bro. You know what I mean? Like, they ain't walking through the aisle, bro.
Yeah,
Bro,
but
I've been in that position, man. Like, I'm not going to name anyone, but we've got fat friends as well, but it's like, yo, it's a madness, man.
Yeah, so we don't, one second, we don't hate on fat people because we got friends that are fat friends as well. Yeah. Sorry, Bulgarian.
I mean, but it was a tight fit, man. It's like literally like, I was fully like counting down the clock and everything. Like, yo, I had to.
But were you judging that person?
100% he was.
What
100%
I
he was.
said to that person, he's my friend.
No. I'm on about.
I said
So
you to
what
his
if-
face.
No, I'm
He
on
knows
about
what I thought about
I'm on about if he wasn't your friend, would you be judging that person?
Bro, at that point when it's obviously you're not comfortable, your face will show it all anyway. Like if you turn into like from a 3D person to Flat Stanley, of course they're gonna know what.
But at that point, you're not judging the size of the person. You're judging, yo, why are you not getting a bigger seat? Why are you not getting 2 seats?
But then on the
what I
flip
mean?
side, they
why-
could turn
why-
around and say to you, why don't you upgrade to business or first class?
But say if you
But I can fit on a normal seat
Yeah, but then
without
if,
causing problems to somebody
well,
else.
that fat person, let's just say, that fat person is okay sitting in that one seat, but you're the only one uncomfortable.
but if
And you're making a scene like, oh, you're
No,
uncomfortable.
you wouldn't make
this,
a
that.
scene anyway.
No,
would
but
you?
I'm just saying it.
You just
Well, like,
put
if-
your head
if
down
You're
on
the
that.
one with the problem, basically, but
but
Yeah.
like,
still, man.
if they obviously if the other person's feeling uncomfortable, it's clearly because of that fat person on their seat.
Yeah.
So it's not a case that they fit in their seat. They do their size is bringing making someone feel uncomfortable.
But then,
Yeah, you're basically coming to my
It's my personal space.
personal
It's no
space,
longer
yeah.
your
but
stretchy
then the
seat.
airlines should consider this.
yeah.
The airlines should consider this then.
But that's
that's
the
what
problem.
that,
That,
yeah.
that is the,
But that's the
yeah.
thing, innit? If it's a medical condition, this is
Yeah.
the thing, because what you're saying, airline consider it. What, every fat person gets 2 seats?
Exactly.
No,
No,
they should
no,
have.
no.
They should have.
That's
They should
just
have.
more
You know, like
spacious.
disabled parking. They should have
yeah.
disabled seats.
Oh, bro.
You know what I mean? Like they
Stretchy seats.
big
Yeah,
surface
yeah,
or
yeah,
whatever
yeah.
they need, bro.
Please place your chin here.
But then, are you calling fat people disabled?
No. That was just a
But
joke,
is-
innit?
No,
Like-
I know it's a joke.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
but that's what I'm saying. Eh? Like,
Do
but
you
then,
think it
'cause
should
then
be
it's like a
classified?
red flag.
Eh?
Eh?
Do you think it should be classified as
There
a
should be
disability?
classified seats.
No,
Should
as a
fat-
disability.
Obesity be classified as a disability.
Class it as whatever you want, bro. They should have their own seat with more space.
But
I
do
don't
you
Whether
think-
you want
do
to
you
class,
think-
Why? No, it can't be classified as a disability if it's a choice.
As
Yeah,
If it's
yeah,
a
yeah.
medical
So
condition,
then yes.
that's
Yeah.
different.
Then
But you
yes.
choose to be fat, bro. You see a fat, you see a cake, and you choose to eat it. That's a choice you're making.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know what I mean? Like I said, bro, Ozempic, Monjaro, there's
do you know that like they have
meat.
extra leg room? You pay extra. It should be the same thing. If you're fat, you pay extra for a bigger seat. You don't have to be, you know what I mean, 2 seats or whatever.
It's
So-
a cankle room.
So you know, if a fat person comes to the airport and the people in the airline, when they see him, would they
You should be online.
Do-
Should you
should
have to
they-
put in your weight?
should they look at would they
You
look at this
should.
person? Would they look
What
at
if-
this
what if
person
they
and be
lie?
like,
What if someone comes to the
Bro,
airport?
do you know like
be
the way the luggage,
no,
weigh
no.
the person, bro?
Oh, no,
you know what I mean?
We're starting to talk over one another here, yeah. So let's get one person say that.
I
bit,
don't
yeah.
want to be the one to say it.
Yeah, no, go on. Let's get one person to say that
Go on,
thing.
go on,
and
go
then
on,
carry
go on,
on.
you
I'll
think-
say, you know, you have to weigh your luggage. They're very strict on that, innit?
Yeah,
If you're overweight,
yeah,
bro,
yeah,
you should
yeah.
have to pay. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
What
So-
if they're on the tiptoes?
No, but then people. What if somebody lies? Just somebody lies about the weight, and they come to the counter, and the person behind the counter they sees this person and looks at the weight and thinks, "Oof," like or do they have to then say you can only board the plane if you buy an extra leg? Because it's not leg room though, is it? Because the extra leg room is not going to change the fact that the big
No, I'm not saying extra. I'm saying
side any.
I'm not saying it's extra. It should be like the way that
Yeah,
you
yeah.
have for someone who's taller.
Yeah.
Should be the same for someone who's
100%.
But then, do you think that will
But tall is a
encourage?
choice, innit? Do you get what I mean? Fat is
Yeah.
a choice. This is where it comes down to
it's
it. Like,
tough.
Yeah.
if you're choosing to be fat, you have to pay for an extra seat. You should be paying for an extra seat.
Yeah, but do
You
you,
should
do
be-
you think it would encourage fat people towards obesity if they feel like there's a benefit at the end of this?
What's the
If it's-
benefit?
If they're getting now a section within a plane that is just for fat people,
No, it's not gonna. No, he's not
They're
talking about a
paying extra.
section. He said they would have to pay extra.
They
Innit? He's
pay
not-
extra, of course.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, 100% pay extra.
no,
if so, okay,
why would
that's
they
fine.
get benefit for being fat?
If
Yeah,
you want to,
this is what I'm saying.
yeah.
But if it's a medical condition,
If you
then
wanna
obviously
let-
what
Medical
I th-
condition. We're not talking
Yeah,
about
yeah.
medical conditions.
If
Yeah,
you-
medical conditions are something that is not by choice.
It's
innit?
out of
That's
their
something
control.
that
Yeah, yeah.
they would want to lose. They would want to actively try to lose weight, but they can't because
Yeah.
no matter what they do. And we know people that have been in a situation where they've tried certain things and it's just not worked, right?
Yeah.
And that's okay. But if you can lose weight and you're choosing not to go to the gym, you're choosing not to eat healthy, and then you go on a plane and make it uncomfortable for the person next to you, then
Yeah,
that's
both
not,
sides
that's
as
not
well,
fair.
man.
It's not
Yeah.
fair on you, bro. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
I don't want Phil
What
and
if?
Grant
What if?
knocking my
Okay,
head,
we
bro.
talked about. what if
so you
someone
lose a
stinks?
couple of hair every time that bigger wig gets but the hairline's gonna stay in the back.
Oh, okay.
What if someone smells bad? Should they have to pay extra as well?
Oh my days, yo, that's torture.
That's-
Straight
that
up,
might
man.
be
Straight
weird.
up, man.
I personally would call that person out straight away. I would actually call that person
How?
out.
Well,
I
that's-
would say to her, I goes, you stink, bro. I obviously, I
Yeah,
don't want
you
to say
said
anything
take
bad,
a
but I'd phrase it in a different way. But I'd say to her, like, bro, like, you stink. Like, you know what I mean? I'd make it known to the
airline.
to the air hostess or
Well,
whatnot.
everyone's got a nose.
No, but mine's
People probably
obviously
already-
No, but they're sitting next to you, then.
yeah,
but say if that person's like, okay, thanks, and then they just stay next to you.
bro. I'd make a scene with the air hostess. I'd be, bro, move me somewhere else. I don't want to sit next to the
What if the
person.
plane's full?
Eh?
What if the plane's full?
The plane's never too full.
What,
Of
you gonna
course
s-
not.
No.
sit on the wing outside?
Nah, bro.
But it's
the
a fair
plane's-
point. But it is a fair
It
point
is,
though.
it
Like,
is.
like if you got a hygiene problem and you sitting next to me, and I
That's
don't want to sit
wasting
next to
someone
you.
fat, bro.
Bro,
Yeah,
that is funny, man.
100%.
Like, even if you
100%,
can't
bro.
breathe next to a fat person because you're squashed, yeah, there's a difference between not being able to breathe because he stinks, bro.
Yeah.
That's
So
like
we've
torture.
got-
That's like next level.
That's
So-
a long journey.
That
innit?
So we've
is,
got a
bro.
flipping.
You can't even
Keith
put your
with
head
no teeth.
outside the window.
We got Jane on a plane, and now we got Smelly Nelly. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, what's happening? Fix up, England.
Oh, shit.
What's worse then? Smelling or
Bad
fat
smell
people?
might be wasting.
Yeah.
though.
Yeah,
For me,
facts.
I say personally, bro, I can't stand smelling
But do
people,
you
man.
find that?
I smell them a mile away. But go on.
cheat code?
Do you find that fat people generally smell anyway?
That's a fair point as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they can't reach places when they shower, innit? You gotta lift everything.
Yeah, it's,
It's
true.
true, innit? So you gain two things.
That's why
two
they should
things.
just-
But then,
Exactly.
bro, we've come across
So
like
Bro,
bare like non-fat people as well that stink.
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Loads of them.
Yeah, bad breath, bad everything.
Yeah, 100%, man. It's like, I don't know, man.
So you're saying there should be a separate section, or you saying there should be a separate section on the plane for fat people? Or are you saying there should be a couple of seats?
Seats, innit?
But then
Be a
3
seat.
seats or 1 seat then, aren't they?
yeah. So how
They're
many?
paying extra, though, aren't they?
Yeah.
Well, how
That's
many
what I
fat
mean.
people can that plane accommodate?
That's up to the airline. If their fat seats are full, then they were
But
full.
what if they?
But
they
let's be
feel-
honest, to that level of fatness, there's not a lot, is there? Like, you don't see a lot on the plane. You see one, maybe
Yeah,
two.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
No,
We go
but
on a
it's
plane.
the same
To
thing.
that level, to that extent.
Because you can't see beyond these fat people once they're on there.
Yeah, it's true. It's like flipping Phil and Grant all over again, bro.
But yeah, they basically, we all agree they should be buying an extra seat.
Yeah. But the airlines as well, man, they need to, bro, if they doing like they're making planes now where you can stand up.
I've seen that.
Surely you can make a section like he said for fat people, bro. Like wider,
Fat planes.
yeah. There you go, and you pay extra for that
Yeah,
luxury.
2 times the amount at least.
Yeah, 100%.
You're calling that luxury, but for them it's just normal.
Yo, that's not a bad business idea, you know. Fat airlines, fair lines. So you on about Owen and who else was it?
It was basically Owen. He had an interview with Rio Ferdinand and
Sorry, whilst you're talking, I'll just pull it up, see
what he said.
what he said in it. So go on, you carry on.
Yes. Well, I'm telling you what he said.
Yeah, but sometimes you might not be right in it, but go on.
So basically the conversation was,
Basically, you don't trust him.
No, I do trust him.
it was about how good Owen was as a teenager, and I think Ferdinand asked him something along the lines of, is there a better player than you in the Premier League at that age? Owen said no. The only person you could probably compare me to was Wayne Rooney. And even then, Owen had a better scoring record. So, yeah. What's your opinion on that? Was Owen better than Rooney at that age?
I think what Owen achieved at that age, and obviously the prizes he won, so it's a good argument. Because let's be honest, Rooney's had that hype from young, and Owen, to be fair, he was hyped as well, because he was seen as obviously the next next big thing. I got that eventually.
Yeah, carry on.
But I don't know, man. It's a tough one.
I think what I would say is that achievement of Owen, where you got the top scorer, the Golden Boot, at 18 and 19, that's unheard of since.
But then,
Wayne Rooney is probably better player overall.
Yeah.
But in his position, what Owen was doing at that age was next level. And not only in the Premier League, he was also doing it on an international level. And then obviously he won the Ballon d'Or as well, which no Englishman has ever done since.
but can you argue Rooney was a different kind of player, where he was kind of a playmaker at certain points of his career before he started becoming an out-and-out striker?
But impact-wise, I still think Owen, obviously top scorer for Liverpool back-to-back seasons,
Yeah.
is probably better than because Rooney was quality. Rooney was amazing, right? But was he Man United's main player at that age? Whereas Owen was Liverpool's main player at that age.
So this is what I'm saying. Obviously, because Rooney wasn't even the main player, he was surrounded by so much talent. Does that kind of take away how good he was? Because obviously he was putting on a plate for other players.
Yeah, but Rooney was an out-and-out striker first. He became a playmaker afterwards.
Yeah.
Later on,
Actually,
I
yeah.
think it was after Ronaldo went.
Yeah.
After a few seasons after that, he started becoming a playmaker. First, he was an out-and-out striker.
I think it was even with Ronaldo started playing a bit deeper, he was getting so many assists for
Yeah,
Ronaldo,
yeah,
wasn't he?
Yeah.
I think
So
it was
the
during-
argument there really is the fact that Owen's career probably didn't last as long as Rooney's, because Owen went to Madrid, he got injured. The injuries kind of messed him up as well, didn't he? And then, so when you compare him to Rooney, he hasn't played as many games as Rooney has.
No, we're not comparing careers. That's the whole argument. You can't compare
Yeah.
careers. Rooney.
We're talking
Leaves
just that teenage years.
Just talking
Yeah.
from
That-
17 to 20.
From my point of view, and this isn't biased just because I'm a Liverpool fan, is the fact that when Owen won the Ballon d'Or, what other strikers were out there?
Amazing striker that.
Bro,
No, facts.
But did he
that
deserve the
era,
Ballon d'Or?
No.
that's besides the point.
That
That's
isn't though.
That's besides
That
the
is-
point.
No,
Whether
no,
he
it is,
deserved
it
it or not.
is.
At that age, he won it with the likes of R9.
Yeah, but
do you know what I mean? Like,
exactly
you
what he
gotta
said.
look
He
at
didn't
that.
deserve it though.
No, why
That's
didn't
one
he
of the-
deserve it?
He didn't, bro.
Why
Look at,
didn't he?
Was he
look
better
at the
than
Back
R9?
to back
I
to
think
back,
R9 was injured them years, maybe. I think that's why.
back to back golden boot.
bro.
boot
In
at
them
that
years, he's
age.
still a Shevchenko, still
Yeah.
a Van Nistelrooy. Henry wasn't
Henry?
around then. No,
Henry was?
Henry come 2000 or 2001. When did
I'm
he win
pretty
the?
He won it when he was 22.
When did he win? When did he win the Ballon d'Or?
When he was 22. And he says in that interview, he goes, that was me on my decline.
Yeah,
But then he did do, I mean, that goal against Argentina he scored, where he just runs. Have you seen that goal against
Yeah.
Argentina? Quality. But then, again, when you compare it to Rooney, can you remember Rooney in that Euros? Bro, he was.
Bro,
France
thi-
were probably the best team in that Euros.
Yeah.
Bro, this is
Rooney
why I'm
was
saying
toying with them.
Yeah.
Rooney is, even at that age, was a better player because look at the England team in them Euros. Okay, James
Oh
was
yeah, yeah.
James, Neville, Ferdinand, Terry, Ashley Cole, Beckham, Scholes, Lampard, Rooney, Beckham, and who was the left winger?
So
Two
Beckham
Beckhams.
Oh, did I say Beckham?
Romeo playing as well.
No, sorry. No, Lampard, Scholes,
I don't
Gerrard,
know if they were all
Beckham,
playing any.
Rooney, and I think it was Joe Cole. Look
I
at
don't
the
know,
talent
they
in
had
that
Robbie
team.
Fowler, they had Alan Shearer, they had Teddy Sheringham.
Bro,
They had a lot of
he
strikers
was the
then
player
he
of
got
the,
then.
he was the player of the tournament for England,
Yeah. Okay.
and he won best young player as well of the tournament then as well.
And they only went out because he got injured, didn't he?
Yeah,
So, oh no, he got sent off. He got sent off?
Yeah,
Did he
he
go
got-
into
Is
he
that
got-
Portugal?
That
game?
Port, was that Port?
yeah.
No, that's when
That
he
was
hit,
after-
injured his knee, innit?
Yeah, no, I'm on about the one where he got injured, not where he got sent
Yeah,
off.
yeah, yeah, that was
that was
after,
the later
that was
on
after.
one, yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you should, the video.
Year 2004 that was, bro.
Yeah.
And it was quality, man.
Yeah.
That game against Sweden, scored that goal outside of the box. Don't know whether you
I
remember that.
can't even remember that, you know.
Yeah, bro,
Well, I
he
know
was
it was
quality.
quality,
He
yeah.
was just.
So you say
you can't take you can't
Yeah,
take that
for
away.
me
But
it's-
I would say at that age, I would still say Owen. The
Yeah.
impact that Owen had in the game as well at that age
Because 18, 19 being a
He's-
top scorer in the Premier League back to
is
back
crazy.
is
For
level.
Liverpool as well.
Yeah.
Don't bear in mind, Liverpool didn't even win the league.
Yeah, they went to the best team.
It doesn't matter. They still won a lot with him there,
What did they win?
bro. They won in one season. They won about 4 cups.
Which ones?
They won a Carling Cup, UEFA Cup, Super Cup, FA Cup, and the Charity Shield. As Arteta said, it's a cup. Yeah,
Okay.
they won all of them
In one season?
in one season.
Yeah, so he won trophies as well, so.
So so Owen had left before Gerard Houllier came about. Is that right?
No,
No, I think Owen
No,
played under
Or
Oh,
did
Gerrard.
he play
Owen
one
did-
season? Because
Yeah.
that was the season that they won the Europa League, the FA Cup, the League
the
Cup.
Europa League. Yeah,
Yeah.
Europa
So they
League,
won the
FA Cup,
Europa
Super
League, the
Cup.
FA
It
and
was
all
still
of them.
UEFA Cup back
Yeah,
then.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Europa League was UEFA Cup back
Yeah,
then.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
UEFA
Yeah,
Cup.
yeah.
Did I say UEFA?
You said UEFA,
Okay,
so
yeah.
yeah.
I thought you said Super Cup, that's why I said.
No,
no.
obviously.
Yeah.
to
Because then he
win
went after that to Madrid.
Okay.
Super Cup. He obviously he's won it. Then that's why I meant UEFA Cup. Then UEFA Super Cup as
Yeah,
well
so-
afterwards.
I think the impact that he had in the game at that age
Was more.
was more just because I think in England having somebody at that age to perform like that at a high level opened the doors for a lot of other people to get into the senior team at that age.
And I think a lot of the time he gets hate is because he's just dumb, bro.
He's
He
just
says dumb
he's
things.
dull in here.
Dull. He's not
No.
dumb. He's
No,
dull.
no,
yeah.
he's
Comes
dumb.
out with
You're not-
stupid
Oh,
shit, bro. He's like,
Bro, let me read some of his tweets, man. Bro, his jokes. Customer.
It's not even tweets. He said it on
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
commentary
Yes,
as well,
that's
Eddie.
it, yeah.
He's a bit like what's his name, man? Jab barish aata hai to pani aata hai. But I think he's dull as well, and he's
Yeah,
very
something
dull
like-
personality.
Yeah.
As it comes across
Whichever
anyway.
team scores more goals is going to win,
Win
or
the
something
match.
like that.
Yeah,
Something
yeah,
along them
yeah,
lines.
yeah.
Then he said,
Okay. He looks like a footballer. This is what he said. Yeah, he's elbowed him in the head, but there's nothing in it for me. These are his quotes, yeah. It's hit the facial part of his head there. That's a fantastic penalty. Or he'll be gutted it went wide.
But one second.
these are made up, man.
No, these are
they're
actually
not.
not.
But
They're actually not.
he wouldn't be tweeting these. Surely he
No,
said
he
these
said
on
it.
commentary.
and obviously,
That's even worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
because I've heard a few first hand like, yo, why is this guy being given the mic?
Yeah.
Someone take it away from him.
You're on your own out there with 10 mates. Bro, this is the worst one. If there's a bit of rain about, it makes the surface wet. Hold on, let's see if there's one more.
But
"Are the cows sitting down?"
Not funny, bro.
Cut that out. I'm getting
Oh.
Pepe, I hope you hear that.
Last one. When they don't score, they hardly ever win.
yeah,
Bro,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
there you go, man. This guy is just stupid. He's not a pundit though, innit? He's not got the quality to be a pundit.
And he's not a commentator as well as
Yeah,
like a lot of the games when you watch a game, the commentary makes the game.
100%.
You know when he's commentating, you're like, I don't even want to watch this. I'd rather have it on mute.
Who's the most famous commentator? Martin Tyler.
No.
Aguero moment.
That's Aguero moment, but I'm thinking
Ali
of,
McCoist.
no,
What?
I forgot his name.
Oh, the Buddha.
Yeah.
Unspent.
No, John
The
John
pro-
Motson.
Not even. He's good. He's quality. But the Champions League guy, man.
Oh,
The,
with Andy Gray. Oh no, that was the analysis, isn't it?
the poetic guy, man.
Bro, that's Martin Tyler. He's come in.
I have to find him now. Go on, you can.
But the Aguero one, bro, that's commentary at its finest, man.
That's a moment as well in history. That goal in itself as well.
Bro.
United fans thinking that's it, we won, and then Man City.
It was all fixed. That game was fixed.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Bro,
Did you see the
game was
QPR,
fixed,
bro? They
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
gave the ball straight back
Yeah,
to
Fixed
him.
game,
fully.
bro. Joey Barton clown.
We don't talk about such events.
Yeah.
Liverpool fans were
Fix
the
the
worst.
nation.
Liverpool fans were the worst.
Wow.
Buying Man City tops.
Yo,
And then
they did?
flipping.
Yo.
Yeah.
Yo, I've seen United fans do that when Man City beat Liverpool to the league recently.
No chance.
Bro, I've seen United fans
Have you?
wear Man City tops, right? United fans celebrating City's victories, City's Premier League win because Liverpool have won another.
No,
one.
celebrating it, but
Yeah, so-
wearing another team's top is, I think,
No, I wouldn't.
Bro,
I
that's
wasn't. I didn't.
disgusting.
That's
Yeah,
disgusting.
I know,
100%.
like, yo, you need
Yeah.
to tell me about this.
Like a
after.
rival. You're on about rivals, innit? Not.
Yeah,
not
yeah,
about,
yeah,
uh,
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
my
rivals,
internet's bad, bro.
Eh?
Just never mind. We'll move on. To the
What was he telling you? What were you
moral
looking for?
dilemmas?
The commentator, pass your phone going to that.
Yeah, hold on.
It's crap in here.
Do you want to move on to the moral dilemmas or discuss?
Yeah, you carry on, bro. I need to find this
or
commentator.
discuss what Owen said about basically we've got the best of everything in England. The manager of England should be someone English. and
He
not
didn't say
some
we've
football.
got. He goes, should everyone in international football, should everyone in the country, in the part of the football team, be Peter Drury? Yeah,
Peter Drury,
Levelled.
yes.
but yeah. So should everyone be English? That's including manager. That's including the staff. Everyone, because it's country versus country. So why is there a different nationality manager competing? You know what I mean?
You could look at it like that, but then say Raheem Sterling. There was a lot of roll about him playing for. Was it to choose nationalities? Which country he's going to
He's
represent?
he's a dual national.
Yeah.
Yeah. So surely, then, if that's the case, then you should say to these kind of people, you shouldn't be playing.
No, because that's still different.
Because
Because they
that's
still
even-
have that nationality, don't they? So whereas Thomas Tuchel doesn't have a dual nationality.
Yeah, but you
he's
said
not.
English.
No,
English
but
is not nationality.
Why
is
should
it?
he bother? Oh, I mean,
Any-
why should he bother?
When you say English, you're not talking about nationality anymore. You're being when you say English, you're being very specific. You're no longer talking about nationality.
Why should he matter
Yeah.
if an England?
But that's what I'm
manager
saying, innit?
is-
Like,
But
you
I
want to
think
win. So when you want to win, you want the best.
But what
No, but
English
it's
manager?
country, this is country though, innit?
Yeah,
That's-
but what
that's
English
the-
manager has won anything?
that's the point he's trying to make. Like we've got the best of everything. Why can't the manager be English as well? That's what
Who's
he
got
was
the
trying to
best
say.
of everything?
That's what Owen said in his
Oh,
interview with
yeah.
Ferdinand. So that's his argument.
Yeah, I don't.
But
agree
you've
with
had an
him.
English manager, and you still didn't win anything.
Yes.
I can't remember him
He's-
saying we've got the best of everything, but he's saying when it's countries against countries competing, everyone in that, whoever's
Along them
representing that
lines, yeah.
country should
Might
be
be
the
wrong.
same.
I get
Even coaching staff,
I get
even
that point.
physios.
I get that point, but you surely also want to win
Mm-hmm.
because it's a whole team, it's a whole setup, a whole squad, everything that's representing a country. Do you know what I mean? You're representing over 50 million people of that country, so you want to win.
No, but the point
But-
is, you're
So you want the
representing-
best.
When was the last time an England manager won anything?
I can't remember,
Yo,
bro. It's not
Newcastle.
about it's
Yeah.
Newcastle.
No.
Eddie Howe, yeah,
the,
Eddie
the,
Howe.
the Premier League.
He's just won any.
Yeah.
When was the last
He's
time
won
an
after
English?
ages.
Yeah,
innit?
Yeah.
Carling Cup
When was the
before.
last time an English manager won the Premier
Carabao
League?
even. But it's that's not the point. Should they, whether they're good or whether they're bad, is not
It's
what
not
he's
what
on
he's
about.
saying, yeah.
He's basically saying even if it's whoever, the crap manager, Graham Potter, he's alright, not that bad, but yeah, whoever, you know what I mean. It should be English. The point is, it needs to be English. You know, or he should be able, like Tuchel now, however you pronounce his name, is complete. There's no dual nationality. There's nothing. He can't claim,
Yeah.
British or English or
Yeah.
whatever you want to call it at all, can he? He's full on German. Whereas, you said on about Raheem Sterling, they still, spent a long
the
time.
reason why I mentioned Raheem Sterling and there's other players that have had the same thing, whether it's for African countries or whether it's Ireland or Scotland as well. The reason why I said that is because the statement that you said was English, not British. So when you say English, that's taking nationality out. Nationality is British. We're British,
Yeah.
right? We're not English. There's a difference between the two.
Alhamdulillah.
You get what I mean? There's a difference between the two, innit? So if a statement, that's the reason why I brought it up, is because the statement is saying English. If you say British, then you can say yes, like okay, that makes sense what he's saying, and I get where he's coming from, because obviously
It's country versus
you want everybody who lives in the country, who's part of that country, to represent the country rather than bringing somebody from abroad who isn't a national of
That's
the
actually a fair
country.
point. That obviously is British and English. Yeah.
Would they ever have a
Yeah.
black manager if he's English? Full on English. Do you think that?
No chance. Black managers are, there's been so many quality black players in the past year.
Yeah.
Amazing. Why have they never been successful managers?
Exactly. That's my question.
People like
why-
Gerard Lampard, they got given that opportunity straight away.
Straight away.
You know?
Yeah, straight
Why
away.
the other players, Paul Linz, I think, talks about this.
Yeah.
He's never got a.
So Campbell is big on that.
Sol
He
Campbell,
talks,
yeah.
He
Yeah.
talks
He
a
talks
lot about
a lot
it.
of shit as well, but yeah,
He does, but he
that,
mentions about the
Yeah.
management, innit?
So
But yeah,
Okay, let's
based
move
on
on.
that point, yeah,
Yeah, swiftly.
English and
Swiftly.
British, two different things.
yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna move on to some moral dilemmas.
Okay.
Okay, so the statement is
Okay.
I don't want to get married. So basically, what I want to ask is marriage still the default marker of success in Desi society?
Success.
So do you feel like if you're not married, you're not successful, basically? Because is that seen as the landmark in Desi society?
No,
Has he ever?
I don't.
I don't think so. I think this is
I didn't
society.
think it was.
They thinking more on education.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah,
I didn't
for
think it was.
success.
But like, say for example, if you go to an event now,
Yeah.
and some aunties coming up to you like, "Yo, this guy's not married. Avina like it."
Yeah. They say
Oh,
that,
yeah,
don't they?
yeah.
Yeah. You hear that quite a lot.
So they obviously deem it as, if until he's married, then yeah, he's kind of accomplished something in life.
It's looked down upon. You know what I mean?
Being a
It is-
bachelor, being single,
Yeah.
being single.
Yeah, being single, it is looked down upon. I mean, sometimes it's out of someone's control, and sometimes it's by choice.
Why are you
know
gay?
No. Like I said, it's frowned upon, like, but it shouldn't be. That I don't think that is the benchmark for success in these societies. But in regards to what you said, when you go to an event and they be like, "Oh, tu shadi goni kiti, you not got married yet," and then they start prying, "Why haven't you?"
Is
You
that
know what I mean?
annoying?
Yeah, it is.
That's just that annoying. Like,
I'm sure
It's-
people
what's-
that have
what's it
been
got to
asked
do
that,
with you?
yeah. And then they turn on and they say to people, Amia Batare, Koni, like, they're not getting a move on, like, you know what I mean? And then when you hear that, a person saying
triggers.
that, no, you think to yourself, like, bro, if that was me, someone said that to me, I'll straight up say to them, like, what's your problem?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And most of the time, them same aunties have got unwed daughters and sons at home. You know what I mean? It's like they're quick to say something.
It's always, I think in the South Asian community, I think we have an issue where we like to ignore what's going on with ourselves and start looking at other people's problems. Maybe it
Yeah.
makes us feel
Yeah,
better.
yeah,
I don't know what
yeah.
it is, but that's an unnecessary question for an auntie. When you say auntie, you're saying like auntie by blood or auntie just
Just random.
just
bro.
a random auntie,
Yeah,
and
just
that's
a
not
random
even
auntie.
related to you,
Yeah,
coming
yeah.
up to you and be like, "Yo, why aren't you married?"
Yeah.
Putter, shadi kiya nahi kiti.
Okay. Let's not say random. Let's say it's someone you
No,
know.
when
you
I
come across.
random as in not blood, innit?
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
someone
yeah,
you know,
100%, yeah, yeah.
someone that knows you or knows
Yeah,
your
yeah,
mom,
yeah.
knows your dad.
Bro, marriage at the end of the day, yeah. I'm trying not to make eye
I'm
contact
trying
with
not
them.
to-
Yeah, I'm trying not to make eye contact
I've
with
been
them.
trying not to look at.
No, because obviously, like,
You and me did well though.
I'm surprised with him because
I was trying not to.
nah, in regards to that, bro, marriage, when the time's right, it happens, bro. You know what I mean? The harder you push, and the harder you fall back down, bro. I'll be honest with you.
So, do you know in that statement it said, I don't want to get married? What's that? Never want to get married.
Within a South Asian background, they're saying with the South Asian background, they don't want to get married. But then obviously the dilemma is
Dumb
People-
guy doesn't want to get married. What joys have you got in life, then, bro?
I can't keep that out.
That was sick.
I can't take that out. I can't
was
take that out.
sick,
That
I
was
can't
sick.
take that out. I can't keep that in there, man. That's getting bleeped out. That's getting bleeped out. It's getting bleeped out, bro.
That was sick, bro.
Whatever we.
yeah. So it's someone with obviously a South Asian background. They're saying don't want to get married, but then obviously people around them are seeing that as a failure. So what would your opinion be of this person, or what would your stance be?
Who's on?
I don't think that should be a marker for success, innit, really. I mean, like T said, innit, in our religion, in Islam, we believe that marriage completes the second half of your deen. So
Yeah.
for us, it's not a question of if, it's a question of when.
Yeah.
So if somebody...
Somebody.
What the hell was that?
That's even intentional as well.
Esau, please.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I just go. Lily had a lisp moment and then it went with.
Nah, you're just somebody that.
I don't even know what I was saying. Move on.
Nah, come on, man.
Next person.
Come on, man.
It's your turn.
No, you saying?
No, I'm finished. Your turn.
I said what I need to say on that, man.
So, yeah, complete second half of your deen, yeah. So, religiously, we have to, yeah. But then, it's hard to say then differentiate between culturally and religiously, innit?
But what if that person is just adamant they don't want to get married? What would you say to him? Or her? Let's just say it's a him.
No, here has to be both, innit? So, it's the same thing for both, innit? Like, then you know what I'm going to say?
Yeah, I mean, we don't use that as a marker of success anyway. I didn't think that was the case. And if somebody who follows the religion of Islam and is saying that they don't want to get married, then fix up. And if you're
Look
not
sharp.
part of
Sort
it,
your priorities out.
yeah. And if you're not part of Islam and you don't want to get married, then good luck.
Yeah.
Then it's on you.
Yeah.
Is it so much of a big deal
No,
in Islam not to get married?
in Islam,
Yeah.
You should.
No, I'm just saying, is it so much of a big deal? Is it considered a major sin?
I don't think we are in a position to answer that question.
Yeah, I don't want to just say something and be
I
wrong.
don't. We
really,
don't want to
innit?
be misinformed.
People already saying I'm wrong.
Yeah.
No, because I'm sure there's people out there that are probably asking that question. innit?
Because there's
Yeah,
obviously
go ask
there
your
are,
imams, bro. We're not
Yeah.
you know, imams. Go ask your local imams.
because there are situations where it's not possible for someone to get married,
Mm.
right? It could be, you know, you
Rejections.
think of one yourself. Rejected. Yeah, you're ugly, bro.
Yo, this game is
What you on, bro?
Oh, yeah.
Fat Jade all over again.
So yeah, move on, man.
Oh, yeah, go on. Move on, man.
Okay, so is financial independence only respected when it fits cultural expectations? So, say for example, if you got someone who's fans, yeah,
Bro, you use another example, man.
Oh no,
Innit?
man.
Come on,
OF
bro.
is next level,
Innit?
bro.
The way you just
What?
said it in full as well, bro. Like, saying no abbreviation,
Yeah.
nothing is like that.
well, and
like that.
people will know what we're talking about
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah?
But go on, OF and what? What was the...
Yeah, so
Example.
basically they're making money off OF, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, say it like that, bro.
Okay, we'll cut that bit out as well.
When we... I didn't know we were going to do that.
Yeah, so basically people they're making money off OF, yeah, and they got financial independence, but then it's only respected when it fits cultural expectations. Do you think that's right, or should financial independence only be respected? What is the question? Now I just lost myself.
Financial independence should be respected based on how you get to that end goal,
Facts.
right? So you can get financial independence by doing a lot of things.
Yeah,
Obviously, you mentioned one, but also, drug dealing and that sort of stuff, having off-license shops where you're selling alcohol, gambling. You can get financial
Yeah, TV and anything.
Yeah.
independence from that. So it's not the final destination, it's the route that you take,
yeah.
that defines it. So as T mentions a couple of times already, is everything that we have an opinion about has to have a link to religion, because
Yeah.
that's how we are, that we follow
Yeah.
the religion. And we've mentioned before, we're not pious, but obviously we try where we can, and a means of income is a big part of defining whether somebody is successful or not. In our eyes, in my eyes anyway, like if I see somebody who has got that financial independence and in that success, but the income has come, and this is I know, not I'm assuming, I know that the income has come from a questionable sources, then for me that's not success.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like for
That's
me,
like cutting corners,
yeah.
basically. Yeah, that is cutting
whatever it
corners.
may be. Whatever, it's not even that it's haram any, but like
You don't even, it's like if it's inherited, are they successful, or are they successful just because
Yeah, yeah,
they're
yeah.
from a
you've
the family,
inherited.
inherited
You
this
hear that
whole-
quite a lot in it, or pure person.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know what I
yeah,
mean.
yeah,
Like,
so-
But that's not just in our culture.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
in
yeah,
no, no,
yeah,
and
yeah,
that's
100%,
just
yeah.
everywhere. Yeah,
Yeah.
so yeah.
So would you classify inheritance as financial independence?
It is still in financial independence. 'cause
It's
obviously
independence.
You've got that now set up for you,
Yeah.
but then obviously then there's a question of what you do with that money and how you kind of build
Yeah,
on it.
yeah.
Or
So the person who's received that inheritance, they're not at fault for receiving it.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
their,
yeah,
pa-
100%.
their parents have worked hard to get
they,
them,
Yeah.
they're
That-
And
born
that's
into
for
that,
the
financial freedom.
children as well. You know what I mean? So
Yeah. and then it's what they.
do going on from that point onwards.
But do you
Yeah.
class that person as successful?
No.
No, because it's not their own kind of. It's not their work. It's not their stamp on it. What they do after that, and then if they continue to build on that, then yeah, that person
Then
is.
that person is.
But even
successful.
though they still had that head start, though, innit?
Yeah,
So-
yeah. Don't get me
Yeah,
wrong,
yeah.
but then again, if you're born into wealth, there's nothing you could do about that. It's,
If-
it's not. It's the hand you're dealt.
Yeah.
if a father or a mother own a business, and they pass it on to their child, son or daughter, sorry, when that child takes over the business, they're not successful. They've been handed a plate, silver platter, whatever it is. If they grow that business and then they open franchises or whatever it is,
then the successful.
and they've elevated the profit margin and they're making money, then they're successful.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Right? Just because they've got given a head start doesn't mean that they should be judged based on that. It should be the final goal that they should get judged. And that's life, isn't it? I saw a
Yeah.
video the other day where they were talking about in some school in America where they made kids line up for a race. And it was like a 400-meter race. And there was some kids that were starting at 200. Some kids were starting at 100. Some 0. Some minus 50.
Were they asking the questions then? Have you had this?
No, that's as I know what you're on
Yeah,
about.
yeah.
That's different, but then that one was different, but it's similar concept where
Yeah.
they're trying to show you that not everybody's life is starting at the same point.
Yeah.
Or will
Yeah,
you just
mate.
discriminate between the fat ones?
Huh?
Saying, but you
Said
start.
the fat,
You only have to
said the fat people at the back.
You just run. That's it. You just run, bro.
No, but that's what it is, isn't it? Just because somebody has been given a head start in comparison to somebody else, it doesn't make them unsuccessful or successful. It just means, like you said, what they do with that wealth,
Yeah.
that head start, is what's going to define them. And I think a lot of people, and this probably includes us as well, we don't understand, or we don't, but we didn't understand, or we didn't get to that understanding until a certain age, that it's not meant to be equal. It's not meant to be everybody starts on the same platform and level and stuff. Because there's been times where we as kids have probably looked around and looked at other kids and be like, oh, this person's got a console, they've got better clothes than us or whatever. That's not fair. But we don't see the struggle that our parents are
100%.
going through just to give us the luxuries that they can give us.
Yeah.
That for them was luxury anyway. And then obviously, as the generations are going by, the level of luxury changes, and then it comes down to what the parents believe you should be getting and what they believe is luxury and what they can afford as well. But it's that late realization and understanding that, you know what, just because somebody, because you think that if I see you with wearing good clothes, or you coming and talking about the PlayStation and PlayStation 2 or whatever it is that you've got, I'm then questioning my parents, like, why would I got this? Do you know what I mean? Not realizing that, you know, and I'm thinking that's not fair on me. But in reality, in that 400 meter race, I'm just 50 meters behind the start. You at the start, or you might be 50 meters ahead, and I just got to make that slightly harder in it to get to where I need to get to in life. And that's not anybody's fault. That's just how life is, isn't it? So. Go on, laugh, man.
He's making eye contact, man.
I can't even look at him now, bro. Like, what the heck?
Anyway, so I
Yeah.
think we should probably
Wrap it up now, yeah.
Yeah, at that
Always, it's safer to do so. So go on.
point. Oh my days. The edge is gonna have a field day, yeah.
No, I'm leaving that in.
You can't do, bro.
So T, my bro, take over. It's time for the
What we're doing
outro.
is that's it, done.
Yeah, that's done. We're done now.
Cholo,
What
we've
time
been
is
the
it?
Outliers.
Time is
Listen,
Yo,
With
let
the
me do the
outline.
outro. Come on, Kerr.
Sorry.
we've been
Both.
the Outliers. Time out, T.O. Let's go.